Hi everyone, I am Alyssa J. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and welcome. Today's topic I wanted to speak about today is teenagers are teens and not adults. That's right. Teenagers today are teens and they are not adults. Okay. I bring this topic up because a lot of you seem to get that confused, especially with society today and them passing all type of laws, you know, um, and things like that. A lot of you get that misconstrued, especially you mothers who have teenagers. You want them to be an adult quick, okay? Now, I know teenagers, as we are bringing them up, you know, instead of raising them, but rising them for their continuous, you know, to whom they are, meaning their selves. We have to make sure that we are not having society raise them. And we, as parents, if we are in our right state of minds, must rise them for their continuation. Okay, that's what rising is. Okay, because society they raise, but if you allow your teenagers to be raised within society, then be prepared to get what's coming at you, and you're going to get all kind of problems. That's why I say knowing thyself is very, very, very much so important, because they will pass any type of laws here in the society. They're passing that, 4-year-old can choose whether what gender they want to be, when that's not for a 4-year-old. Don't know themselves yet. That's why it's up to their parents, if they're in their right state of minds, to rise their children instead of allowing society to raise them. Now, I bring up the topic for teenagers are teens and not adults because I see a lot of women allowing their daughters to have young males, okay, at their house. And to the point they're even letting these males spend a night with their daughter at the mother's house or at the father's house. Okay. I had a friend, okay, and or I'm gonna call her associate. She's an associate. And she was telling me, she asked me, she was like, what do you think about me allowing my daughter to have her boyfriend spend a night? I was like, first of all, why is he spending the night? Okay, these are teenagers, they're not adults. Why is he spending the night? And who are you? Are you a mother to your daughter, or are you like her friend? Because if you're trying to be her friend, this is not going to work. And then, if you allow that whatever comes behind that, you're going to be fully responsible for. Your daughter is a teenager. This is what I told her. I said, your daughter is a teenager. She really shouldn't even be talking to boys right now. She should be really focusing on her career or her purpose, excuse me, okay? Because I talk about self a lot, which is your purpose, what you were self-made here on this planet to do. That's what she should be doing. Are you this? I asked her. I said, Are you not having, self-made family meetings with your children? And she was like, what is that? Okay, I said, okay. Self-made meetings with your children is to speak with them, to get them to continue to be on their proper or their rightful connection, which is the righteous path, and not left nor right, but the righteous path to their continuous, okay, of self, of whom they really are. And I said to her, I said, and she's an associate. So I said to her, I said, you should already have known this way before your daughter was born. There is no way she should be getting stuck on people, places, and possessions here in this systematic connect, which is the society. And she was like, I never thought about it like that. But she was like, the reason why I asked you the question, because I knew you was going to come with something that I probably wasn't really familiar with, but I knew something wasn't just right about it, but I knew you was going to lead me in a righteous path. And I was like, yeah, you need to have self-made meetings with your children to make sure they are continuing and connecting and making a connection to their righteous path. I said, there is no way that your teenage daughter, who is a teen and not an adult, should you be asking, is it okay for her boyfriend to spend the night at her house? I mean, I know you want to have total control over things, right? But there is a way to do it. Mothers, okay? This is coming from Melissa J. If you got a teenage daughter, that is not your friend, okay? That's your daughter, okay? That is an image of you, okay? You don't want her to be raised by society, okay? And you don't want to have that liberal mindset of society that has been programmed to you to raise your daughter like that. If she gets mad because she cannot have her boyfriend spend a night with her, then you need to be really finding out a different situation for her, okay? For a better solution. Because there's no way, if two teenagers in these last days and time that we're living in is going to be sitting and looking at each other without even thinking about any sexual thoughts, unless you as a mother want that type of whatever is going to come behind that, a child, STD, whatever, especially with the energies and how they're so, frequentized and messed up today. If you only really, really knew for really though, that's not a good idea. And I hope you watch this today, because I'm not going to give your name out or anything like that, but I'm going to tell you that your daughter should be focused on her purpose and not career. Okay? Career and purpose is two different things. Career is something that society hands people to keep them occupied, okay? But a purpose is what she was descriptive with, from what you should already knew what she was going to be, and keep her going directly down that righteous path and not left and right, not knowing what to choose, okay? Because your only choice is self. We all are chosen, but we must choose self, okay? That is the chosen thing, okay? And kind, all right? We must make our, whatever we was sourcefully from the continuously descriptive with, and we were supposed to service the planet, okay? And not to be a servant of the society and what they want us to do, but a service to the planet from the source, the continuous of what your daughter was supernaturally supposed to be gifted with. That is what she should be focusing on. She should not be focused on having a boy spend a night at her house, and you should not be letting her. And any parent, mother especially, and fathers, if you are allowing your daughter or your son to have sexual intercourse in your house, thinking that they are an adult, they should not be there. And if they are there and you allow them to do that, then they need to be fronting up some bill money, okay? Because no child is grown at 15. No child is an adult at 17. Those are teenagers, and those are still children, okay? And that's what you should treat them as such, all right? If they do have a job, that job is only supposed to be a tool to help ascend them to the description that they were sourcely descriptive with, to be a service of the planet, to get them ascended and elevated, not to get stuck into the system of persons, of people, of a personality, but a persona of their purpose, okay? Purifying themselves from out of the impurities that society has tainted us with, okay? So I hope you see this message today, and I'm not really going to go too far in it, but I'm going to say that teenagers are teens and they are not adults. Okay? In these last days and time, especially so-called black children. Okay? Because I am about self and kind as well. That's what I promote. But I'm going to tell you, your daughters and your sons are supposed to be focused on their purpose. Because we have to keep on having our self and kinds continuously to come next after next after next, okay? To be their purpose, their power of whom they really are, and that is self. Whatever that self was descripted with here for, that's what she's supposed to be focused on. Not having some 17-year-old or some 16-year-old boy spending the night with her. And you, as her mother, shouldn't do that. Okay? There's too much going on in this society, and we need to straighten it up by having ourselves as role models, which I always represent, not the characteristic role models that society promotes, but I'm talking about the self-made role models. Role 13 that sits on top, continuously guiding our future to be their purpose, to live up to be more powerful than even you. Because that is continuous. That is next. That is always. That will always be. That is beyond. Teenagers are nothing but teens. They are not adults. Not yet. Not yet. Guide them. Forward them. Focus them. And continue them. And guide them to make that connection. That's what we're here for. So if you listen to this message, please please subscribe, because I have much more amazing topics coming to this channel. If you have any questions about any topics I speak about today, or any other topics I may, talk about, comment down below or email me at melissaj328@gmail.com. That's melissaj328@gmail.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe and possibly even share up on your platforms, okay? I just wanted to bring that message across today. I'm not going to give the lady's name, but when, she asked me that, it kind of really touched me. So I wanted to just bring this out to others that may, be thinking about this and it may have crossed their mind, because I know you want to, be really focused to keep an eye on your teens, but they're teens. They're not adults, not yet. Because society wants them to be raised, but we have to rise them upon to be continuous and next for our future, for the betterment of us, for self and kind. Okay? So have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.